Welcome to the video. My name is Christian from Game Premiere, and today we're diving deep into the world of Invincible Season 2 to discover more of the mysterious character known as Angstrom Levy. So let's go on a journey as we explore his powers, origins, and his mind-bending adventures across the multiverse. So Angstrom Levy is a major antagonist in the Invincible universe. It's not your average supervillain though. Angstrom Levy is a brilliant scientist who, through a risky experiment gone wrong, gained the incredible ability to travel between alternate realities. This power allows him to manipulate dimensions, gather knowledge from countless universes, and even recruit alternate versions of our beloved hero Invincible. But let's rewind a bit and delve into his origins. Before his transformation, he was an ambitious scientist obsessed with the concept of parallel universe, always hungry for more knowledge. Angstrom Levy teamed up with the Muller twins and embarked on a groundbreaking experiment involving a mind transfer device. Little did he know that this experiment would not only grant him with extraordinary powers, but also leave him physically disfigured, with a broken head and a broken back. With these newfound abilities, he embarked on a path of vengeance against Invincible, blaming him for this disfigurement and mental instability. He plotted to capture Mark Grayson's loved ones, manipulating him through a series of interdimensional battles. Beyond his dimensional travel powers, he also possessed enhanced strength and durability, making him a formidable physical opponent. However, it's his enhanced intellect through knowledge obtained from endless realities that truly sets him apart. This multiverse-savvy villain is a genius, able to outmaneuver his adversaries with ease. As Invincible 2 release, we can expect Angstrom Levy to be a huge part of this season and continue to evolve as a character and surprise us. Now that we covered Angstrom Levy's origins and powers, let's dive into the details of his vengeful actions and the infamous Invincible War. So once Angstrom learned of Invincible's secret identity as Mark Grayson, his thirst for revenge became insatiable. He targeted Mark's family, kidnapping his mother and brother, and used them as leverage to manipulate Mark into a series of mind-bending battles across multiple dimensions. In these encounters, Angstrom's dimensional manipulation abilities truly came to the forefront. He summoned alternate versions of Invincible, pitting them against the main universe Mark. This battle tore through realities, leaving devastation in their wake. Meanwhile, the Invincible War loomed on the horizon, and he came to the realization that by gathering various versions of Invincible, he could lay waste to Mark's reality and establish dominion over it. Gathering an army of alternate Invincibles, he struck fear into the hearts of those who tried to stop him. Months of planning and manipulation culminated in a devastating Invincible War. While either versions of Invincible brought destruction across multiple Earths, he pulled the strings from behind the scenes, commanding the different incarnations of Mark to destroy and ensure his victory. However, as the war intensified, ultimately the Invincible War ended with unforeseen consequences. Mark Grayson, believed to be dead, will later make a shocking return, leaving him stunned and questioning the consequences of his actions. Unfortunately for Angstrom, his story will take a tragic turn. In a twisted turn of events, his own creation robot betrayed him, or robot human version. He emitted a pulse that instantly killed the alternate reality version of Mark and Angstrom, erasing any chance of Mark to return to his original reality. But the story doesn't end there. In the final issue of Invincible, a shocking revelation emerged. This is in issue 144, where he has a son who may continue his father's legacy, seeking vengeance on Invincible and blaming him for his father's death. This is only in the comics, so I would not know if it's going to happen in the series, but going from the comics, this is in the last issue, so we will not know what's going to happen next related to this. With this new chapter unfolding, it's clear that his legacy lives on. Now, his actions during the Invincible War and the impact of this multiversal manipulation continue to shape the Invincible universe or multiverse, making him an unforgettable and complex villain. His impact on the Invincible universe extends beyond his own character arc. His legacy and the consequences of his actions is important through the series, leaving a lasting impact on both heroes and villains alike. One of the most significant aspects of his character arc is his role as a cautionary tale. His insatiable thirst for knowledge and power led him down a dark path of revenge and destruction. The fallout from his actions served as a warning to other characters about the potential consequences of their own choices. forcing them to question their motives and the potential cause of their actions. His intellectual power and access to knowledge from multiple dimensions make him a formidable force to be reckoned with. As we have seen in the comics, his ability to gather information and manipulate realities puts him on an advantage, making him a strategic mastermind. Beyond his personal vendetta against Invincible, his multiversal knowledge and abilities also pose a larger threat to the stability of the Invincible universe or multiverse. His access to alternate realities and his manipulation of various Invincibles demonstrate the potential for chaos and destruction that lie within the multiverse. This raises questions about the delicate balance of the multiverse and the consequences of tampering with alternate realities. While he is primarily one of vengeance and destruction, there are glimpses of redemption that leave us questioning the true nature of his character. During a pivotal confrontation with Eve before he dies, Angstrom experienced a moment of introspection. Eve challenged him not only on his vendetta against Invincible, but also on the potential for his powers to be used for greater purposes. He appealed to his intellect and encouraged him to consider the positive impact he could have on the multiverse instead of perpetuating a cycle of revenge. However, before he can fully embrace his newfound perspective, Angstrom's journey is cut short. In a shocking turn of events, he is betrayed, erasing any chance of him fully redeeming himself or exploring the depths of his potential arc as a force for good. Although his journey may have been cut short, his story serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between power and redemption. As news of his introduction in Season 2, fans of the series were filled with excitement and anticipation. The character's presence brings a new dimension of intrigue and suspense to the already captivating storyline. Invincible has a devoted fanbase, as we know, drawing in by its unique blend of superhero action, complex character, and unexpected twists. The addition of the character, a prominent figure from the comics, promised to enhance the show narrative and provide fresh challenges for our beloved heroes. As comic book fans, we're thrilled to see his debut on screen, and we're eager to witness how the show's adaptation will portray his multidimensional powers and the impact he will have on the Invincible universe. The promise of a unique flavor in his story, as mentioned by the series creator Robert Kirkman, fuels the excitement and adds an element of surprise for viewers familiar with the comic's source material. As fans, we're intrigued by the potential exploration of the multiverse in Season 2, and with his ability to travel various dimensions, there's speculation about the introduction of alternate versions of familiar characters, and how their interactions will shape the show. The possibilities for thrilling battles, unexpected alliances, and mind-bending storytelling are endless, leaving fans eagerly anticipating the multiversal chaos that he will bring in Season 2. Now, the recently released teaser trailer for Invincible Season 2 have us speculating and excitement, especially with the hitting debut of the show's main villain, Angstrom Levy. The trailer would initially appear to be a cryptic continuation of the show, teasing tactics, hold a secret cameo that reveals the imminent arrival of this formidable antagonist. The announcement of his appearance in the show, made by the comic creator, has raised a question as well as secrecy surrounding details of how will be introduced in Season 2. Upon closer examination of the trailer, fans have spotted the hidden presence of Angstrom Levy, where we can see two versions of the villain that can be seen sitting in the burger mat behind Alan the alien. Although the footage doesn't focus on their faces, one of them remains completely concealed by a hoodie. This is something that happens in the comics as well, so I'm so excited for this. In the comics, as we know, his story begins when he saves an alternate version of himself, Evil Invincible and Omni-Man, so we can see here that this connects to that. The inclusion of two versions of his character in the trailer hints at the consequential plot that will unfold in Season 2. But that's all the information and exploration of the character I wanted to do a video on. What are your thoughts on his presence in Season 2? Leave your comments below. And it's Christian from Premiere, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.